But you just talked to Omar, and now you are going to. You're back at Sharon Whistle at like 12 o'clock at night.
I guess we're sleeping again.
Yeah, you go to sleep. Night passes. Nobody slits your throats tonight.
Sick.
mm, uh, the sun rises with obnoxious noises of engines rumbling the streets. What are you doing?
New day. So, we going into the sewers again?
Probably. I think that was the plan, to find Acor and see what he knows, and if we can't find him, look for traces of the brothers.
Right. Do we have a plan for if we get, cornered and they're like, hey, why did you kill him?
We didn't.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good
Okay.
plan to me.
Well, I guess that's our plan then. Then down to my basement, I guess.
All right, you open up the hatch. You still see the corpse of a couple dire rats sitting down there. It's starting to stink a little bit. But yeah, you go down there.
Should probably move those. We just retracing our steps, listening for the sound of distant bongos.
Yes, all of the above.
All right. Through the same paths.
Through the same path. So you go down the same path. Eventually, you find your way into that meeting area where there was the bar, another one of the Sakar speakeasies, and you see that the creature that is goblin-esque, kind of, sitting there. This time it has the stubby orc face with the back facing the counter. What can I get you?
Nothing, thank you. We're just passing through.
Oh, all right. And he passes a drink over to Acor, sitting there, and he goes, and he says to you, "Oh, hello. I was getting there." He says, "Oh, hello there, friends. Change your mind about any scrolls?"
We were actually hoping to get some information from you, but it might be better to do so in a more private area, if that's okay.
You see as the creature, I don't want to say what it actually is, because if any of you figure it out, just tell me and I'll be happy. But the creature goes, "Oh, don't worry about me." And he takes his ears and folds them in and just stuffs them into his head, and they disappear.
God.
What about the goblin ears on the other side? Is there anybody else here?
It doesn't look like it, not at the moment.
Okay.
Right. Oh.
So, we are looking for something, the path to the Manticore. Sound familiar? The scorpion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's just markings on some of the doorways.
That's it?
That's it.
Do you know how to get to one of the doors?
Yeah, it was just in the room you guys fought the other guy in.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Sounds about right.
Are you guys okay?
We've been asking all over creation for information on this, and you're telling me that we already found it?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Honestly, I kind of had a feeling the whole time, but you guys looked like you were having fun.
Right, totally, Clipper, yeah. Totally. That you had a feeling the whole time.
I did say that thing.
You said nothing.
I did say that thing yesterday about how, He was probably on the street because they said take this path, and then we found him.
Let's just go back to where we were then.
Probably already on the path.
Okay, tell me if you guys want me to make a scroll or anything. That'd be cool.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
Sure thing. Goodbye.
Well, we've got no time to waste, so
Alright, you go into the room and you can see hidden at the top of each of, there's 3 doors in this room, the one that you just walked in from, and one on your right, one on your left. The one on your right has what appears to be a small emblem vaguely resembling a lion. The one behind you, a bird, and the one to your left, oh shoot, a snake.
great. So, through the lion one, I suppose?
Yeah, I guess. I think I've continuously been confusing a manticore and a chimera because chimeras have snakes,
Yeah.
but manticores
You know,
don't.
I once
Yeah.
thought myself a lion. That was quite a cunning little beast, it was.
Through the lion
It
door.
got
Right,
my
hold
brother. It got him real good. Done snug up behind him and just got my brother.
Well,
Quick Berdini moment.
You guys bring any snacks?
unfortunately,
I got
no.
mushrooms.
Not those. No.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Should we check that door for traps first?
Ah, I can.
Why not?
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead.
So bad.
I'm so sorry. I saw you guys doing that, and I was just like, "This." Sorry, what was that, Lizzie?
It was a 10.
A
I
10.
don't want to hear excuses. I just want to keep going.
Doesn't appear to
Move
be
past
trapped.
the shame.
You guys are literally like saying all
Okay,
these things,
no,
and
it's
it's
fine.
one of those things where a DM should usually go, "Oh, wow, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that instead." But like, I have other things going on, so I was just like, "I'm gonna stick to my original plan." Sometimes you just gotta not overthink it. That's just life.
It's
Sometimes
fine.
I don't have
Close the
excuses. Everything I did was fine. All right. Let's see
I can
here.
safely say I do just never change my world to accommodate the players. If the players decide to go a different route, that's just what happens. Which is why they literally never go the way I expect them to. And the story has gone so far off the rails from what I thought it should be.
Oh, right. So this is a really long pathway that you're headed down. It's a really long, empty pathway, and it's just like all dark ahead of you. And throughout the corridor, you hear a "oh."
Don't love that. Nick,
Is that a
should you-
noise that sounds familiar? Is it like a...
Maybe. Sounds a little like a ghostly wail.
Hey, Clipper.
What?
That sounds really sad, like a ghost.
Wait, you
Does
guys
that
can
count?
actually... You guys can actually hear that one?
Just one in here somewhere.
Do we see anything?
Man, I'm hearing that shit all the
You can
time.
make a perception check if you'd like.
I'll make a
I'll make a
perception.
perception check.
24.
21.
You said 24.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll get involved.
Despite all odds, you managed to spot a shadow kind of moving in the dark and like flickering against the wall in an unnatural way.
There's something on the wall. I don't know what.
You like point it out, and the rest of you kind of see it. I guess you're like,
I got a 21. It wasn't enough?
That was not enough.
You mean
Oh, cow.
the wall part? 'Cause, I mean, yeah, there is some
There's-
wall on that wall.
There's
It's
there's
just
something on the wall, like a shadow.
there's like a moving shadow, but like not our shadows. If that makes any sense. We should probably just like move, but just stay away from the walls. Maybe. I don't know.
Could
I
just
have a
brighten up the
stick. I
place a
can
little
move the
bit.
stick.
We should probably not hit it directly. Should we just keep going and hope for the best?
You keep going by, and as you start to approach it, you can still see it. It begins to like move on the floor closer to you, and it sneaks up next to Quipper, and then it like materializes next to him, revealing its form as it just like pops up from the shadow as this like dark humanoid like shape, and kind of like Dementor, like it like sucks in its mouth, and you can see just dark energy pulling out, and it begins to reach towards Quipper.
Quiver.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Advantage. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh no!
God.
Do it.
You take
I dare you.
actually 10 points of necrotic damage,
Holy
I
cow!
love that kind of damage.
and your strength is reduced by 2.
No.
Joke's on him. I don't use my strength.
You
Literally
need some
ever.
wood though.
What are you guys doing?
I guess we're
Uh,
attacking it.
Ryan, what do you mean? What are we doing? He's making a dexterity saving throw. Obviously.
Okay. That's a failure.
Well, then it takes 23 fire damage.
Okay.
I did it at level 2.
You do that, and as the fire just hits it, you see as its body just kind of catches up in flame, and it lets out this like, "Ah!" and just sputters out. It's dead.
Corpor's just like, ugh.
Are you okay?
Blammo. Huh?
Are you
I
okay?
mean, good job, but
Toasty.
That seemed way too easy.
all right. Well, I guess keep an
Do
eye
you
on
see
the
them?
I don't know.
walls. Do I see
do
any more?
feel a little even more tiny than I was before. Did I get shorter?
No,
No. I don't
you
think
got a
so.
little limper.
Ah, that's
Your
normal.
shoulders are now a little droopy.
Do I see any more, like looking around on the ceiling?
Make a perception check.
I'll make one too.
That is
Natural 20 plus 2.
Very nice. You're confident there's nothing in this room that you can see.
I think we're good right now. For now. We should keep a watch in case it comes back and it's not actually dead.
right.
All right. You can see there's a door that you approach just in the hallway on your right, as well as a path that leads to the left.
Is there
Brian, I have a
symbol above
question.
Yes.
Do we have sewer music?
Oh, thank you. That's a wonderful quest.
I should get a gold star for that one.
it? Does the door that we just walked up to also have symbols above it, or is it just like a door chilling?
It has no symbols on it.
If I put
But
my ear to
the path
door,
continues forward for quite a way.
if I put my ear to the door, do I hear any sounds?
Make another perception check for me, if you would.
I have an ability right now that gives bonuses to perception
20, not
checks,
natural.
but just seems like a waste.
Ryan, you're muted.
I don't know why it's doing that all the time. it seems you hear through the door some sound that's like chittering noises.
Let's go forward. I think those
Yeah.
are rats.
All right, let's go. I'm just keeping my eyes on the walls and behind us because I'm in the back. I'm guessing that's usually where marching order.
You're muted again.
Ryan, nobody can hear
You
you because you
you
are
put up a finger.
muted. Okay. Nice.
He's plotting something.
Ooh.
As we're walking, I have Travel Song from Shrek the Musical stuck in my head right now.
Oh, I have When You're on the Road from SpongeBob. When you're on the road. I don't know the rest of the words. So I'm not.
That's it.
Driving by when you're on the road.
Making my way down.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. So you begin traveling down. You begin
Me being
traveling.
sort of stealthy
Sure, sure.
because I feel anxious.
Uh-huh.
Stealth check. 16.
Very nice. That's pretty good.
But
Are you leading the charge?
Yeah, I am.
I'm in the back. Whipper sandwich.
All right. You. Look around. You go through. You go through the pathway. It ends in kind of like a curve that leads to a door. That appears to be locked.
Is there a symbol?
There is. There is a lion symbol on top of it.
Perfect.
I am going to check for traps, and then I will unlock the door.
Awesome.
All right. The door unlocks pretty easily. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. It's like super
I
low.
was checking for traps first.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
18.
Good. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be trapped. You open the door and you hear like quite like I don't know, bubbling noises, I guess, of water going down the side of this fountain that's just placed at the center, almost like a really large thing you would expect to see in the middle of a park. It's just like the big pool of water with water coming out the top, and you see there are two doors attached. You see there are two doors attached. Actually, three doors
Oh.
attached. Two on your right hand side.
Do either of those have things above them or markings?
One on the right has, or I suppose technically, two on the right should have marks, symbols of the line on top.
Hmm.
Is there anything around the fountain?
Uh,
Anything in it either?
Not that you can see. It just looks like water.
Is there anything on any walls? Anything important about this room?
Make an investigation or a perception check.
Does the
Um,
water smell like water?
I'll do perception.
Yeah, it smells like water, although it looks a little coppery. In fact, something I forgot to mention, as you're looking in, you can see a glimmer. There appears to be like an assortment of copper, gold, and silver pieces.
Interesting.
I rolled a 14 for perception.
It's a mimic fountain. Don't do it.
You rolled a 14? Yeah, it looks like it's all pretty normal. You don't see anything, any marks or anything like that.
Should we each, like, I don't know, try to listen to the doors or something? Just go in one.
probably listen first. I kind
Alright.
of want to put a coin in the fountain and see what happens.
I kind of want to take the
I
coins out
will-
of the fountain and see what happens.
I will pull out a silver coin. I will rub it. I will make a little wish, and then I'm gonna flip it into the fountain.
All right, as you flip it,
You
as
weren't
it's like
so
about
awkward
4
about
inches
it.
above the fountain, the water pseudopods out and catches the coin and sinks back in.
Well, sure don't want to get caught in that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, though,
No.
on the other hand, though,
I want to go up to one of the doors and put my ear against it and see if I hear anything.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Clipper, we have
Ding, ding,
political
ding, ding, ding,
business to attend to.
but there's money in
5.
there.
5. You're pretty darn confident that there is probably. You thought you heard some whispering in there.
I could be wrong. I think there's whispers here.
Yo, fountain monster, which way we going?
You might need to double
Doesn't
check.
make any noise.
I just kind of walk up to the fountain, and I just kind of like, hey
Clipper.
man, you know we have had our differences in the past. You know, me being a solid, you being a liquid, but like I think we can put those aside, and I think you can help us out a little bit. We're looking for a guy, I think, right? Are we looking for a guy? What are we looking for? I forgot.
We're looking for a guy.
We're looking for a guy. He might have come through here. You might have seen him. You know, average height, average build, pretty average guy. Maybe not actually. He could be literally none of those things. I don't really know what he looks like. But I bet you do.
No response. Like you can see the water moves around a little bit in a semi-unnatural way, but it's not like responding. Right. You take a wild guess and say it probably doesn't understand what you're saying.
Wild guess. I think we should just go in one of those rooms before Clipper decides to jump into the magic water.
It'd be a shame if the wall of this fountain containing the water just happened to break a little bit. You know? What happens when Waterman
how's it
goes spilling out on the floor?
Nix, how's it going over there with the door? How's it
Like I said, I think I heard whispers, but it might be worth a double check.
I can
Could
try.
detect magic.
Actually, Nix, you are very confident there's whispers.
I could check
am
for magic.
super confident that there are whispers.
There's
I'm
literally
so sure
always
that
whispers all the time. How can you
Did
tell
it
where they're
sound
coming
like-
from?
Did it sound like gang activity whispers, or did it sound like not that?
DM. What did it sound like?
I don't know about you, but I have a hard time telling the difference between gang activity whispers and whispers.
Okay.
Could always
You
check
You didn't
for,
discern any words.
check for magic.
Angry whispers versus
But-
like normal people talking
Okay.
whispers.
It sounded. You're pretty sure it sounded like hushed speaking, but like you didn't get any cadence or anything from it.
I couldn't get any words. It's very quiet. I mean, I don't know.
Alright, let's just go in and see.
Don't you want to listen to the other door too?
I mean,
I can. I go over to the other door and give it a nice listen.
y'all are down to wait a minute.
Sure.
I don't want to like.
I'm not
Leave
down
up
to wait while you
stuff.
talk to a fountain.
Ooh.
No.
Working.
I can do a little ritual that lets me, you know, check for magic and stuff. You know.
Karina, what did you get?
14. I keep
14.
rolling very low.
Okay. Yeah, you don't hear anything on the other side.
I don't hear anything,
Can I?
so
Okay, I really want to know what they're saying first, but I can't hear. It's so quiet. That darn fountain is noisy.
should we just like
Can I just try to discern what the whispers are saying?
Sure. If you listen to it, make another perception check.
9.
9.
I'm listening so well.
You don't hear any whispers this time, although you think maybe there's footsteps going away from you.
Okay, I think there are footsteps leaving now.
Leaving the room?
Yeah, they're going away from the door.
Big ouchies.
I mean, are we...
Ryan, how much money is in that fountain, though?
Oh my god.
You can't really tell because the water's really kind of like darker,
I'll give it a little.
kind of mucky. But it looks like there's at least 30 coins, at least.
I mean, yeah, alright. I guess we'll just.
Let me ask you this, Clipper. Do you have a way back up?
It's like 2 feet deep.
Yeah, it's just a basic fountain you would see at the
I
park.
thought
It is
I
like
thought the fountain was like far away. Okay,
It's
never
not like
mind.
a geyser.
No.
I had a completely different image
liquid
in my
boy.
head of what this was like.
oh yeah, it is something that you could literally see in any park.
Okay, now I understand.
I want to use. I'm hoping to do a survival check. I want to look for footprints. I want to look for if the one door is more worn than the other from use.
Wasn't
Or
there a
the
third door?
handles.
I go
There's
through
the
the
third door
door
when we
where
came
there's
through.
no whispers. I just walk right in.
I thought the third door was the one we came through.
But I'm gonna let Lizzie do her thing first, though, because hers is actually.
Yeah, actually, make a survival check.
Okay, did you hear my thing though?
What was the thing? The last thing?
I said I thought the third door was the door we came through. Because you never.
Oh no, I'm
said
sorry.
where the
There's
other
4
one was.
total doors. The one that you walk through, there's 1 to your left, 2 to your right.
Oh, does the one on the left have a lion symbol?
Nope.
Oh, alright, that's unimportant. It's irrelevant.
What does the one on the left have, Brian?
Nothing.
I ain't buying that. I ain't buying what you're selling.
My rolls today. That is a 7. I am rolling so bad right now.
I'm also rolling very bad today. Other than like the
Ryan.
24. That was it.
Yes.
I want to search the room specifically.
All right, so
around that
Lizzie,
door to see if.
what do you say
there's-
your survival check was? 7?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing. Sorry. That's so bad. I'm sorry. Matt, what are you doing?
I want to search the room and/or the door. Like, what are these
In-
symbols on? Are they on like plaques or something, or are they just like on the?
No,
door?
just like carved into the stone slate on top of the doors.
Well, then never mind.
Are you still checking that other door?
I'll give it a listen.
Eh.
Because I'm so confident in my ability to listen to things.
The like
I'll do
left
it.
door with no mark.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
20, not natural.
Ooh.
You put your ear against this door, and you hear like gurgling noises that are very close, very very close, almost like you're listening to something's stomach.
Probably a cube. Let's not
I
go
think we
through
should-
this door.
As you turn your head away to say that, your head sticks to the wall. And just then, you see teeth appearing at the top and bottom of the door that go on top of you.
I'm gonna do my
Ryan.
little snowflake
Let's-
shenanigans.
That is going to be. That's going to be a 23 to hit, and it does 6 damage, piercing damage, and 6 acid damage. Now let's roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Gotta say, that was so unlucky.
8. The best number.
Can I just elect to go
8.
last?
No.
Fine, I'll roll my initiative. Ha! Oh.
It has 12.
What is it?
A mimic.
I fucking hate
Mimic
mimics.
the water.
I really thought you were going to leave this room having avoided both hazards. And you did. You adding the coin. What a great job. You did fantastic. Hadn't done that, you'd have another thing to deal with. But good job.
I got 10.
10.
Good.
All right.
Get that pick. Get him.
All right. Let's get going. Who's first?
Me.
Ooh.
Very nice. Your head is stuck to the side of this door mimic as its like jaws that encompass the top and bottom of the door are just like sliding down like a weird horizontal sliding door. That's just like chomping down on you, with like eyes forming all along the rim.
Mm.
All right. Yeah. Make your
I
attack
won't
rolls.
rage yet. I don't want to waste my rages. We'll see how that goes, though. 20 something.
20 something.
No, 19. Sorry, 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That
You
hits.
tell. Okay, I was gonna say, if you say that doesn't help,
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah, but all those. Yeah.
That
Its
is.
AC is very low.
Oh my god, that echo is awful. 7 damage.
7 damage. Very nice.
Second attack. Another 19 to
Mhm.
hit
Wonderful.
for 8 damage.
8 damage. Very nice. Very cool. Who's next?
The mimic.
Well, the mimic is
Do you
going
know
to.
battle music?
I'm. We do. I'm. So this won't be very long, so I'm not gonna. But it is going to reach out and try to pseudopod next to, because I'm just presuming that Aether was probably next to you. It is going to try to pseudopod out from.
I want to make it clear before you assume my position. I'm
Uh
still
huh.
next to my boy, the fountain.
Understood. Here we are.
Because we homies for life. He just don't know it yet.
That is a 14 to hit.
Is that me?
Yes.
That misses.
All right. So yeah, yeah. So it pseudopods out towards you. You reach up your shield. Excuse me. And it like sticks onto it, and you just kind of like slap it away, and it peels off. That is the end of its turn. I think, right? Yeah.
Clipper is next.
Get him.
I'm just gonna look at it and go, man, that sucks. And then just turn around and walk away. And then turn back around and go blammo!
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
Nice! 14.
That hits.
7 looked like a 1 for a second, which is why I said nice.
What's your damage?
8.
Very nice.
Collective 20.
Yes.
Nice! That's 5 damage.
Okay.
So much.
Very nice.
Doing so much damage. And then I kind of like... yeah, I mean, okay. So, never mind. That's an action. So, that's it. I'm done.
What's on?
Either.
It's me. Okay, so I'm going to attack the thing that just tried to spring out at me and just bring out one of my jars.
Okay. Very nice.
And that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 12 damage. 12 cold damage.
Okay. It is looking very rough now because I forgot to say bloodied earlier. So yeah, it is on its last leg. As you see, it's starting to freeze. Half the doors like broken. The doorknob just like fell off and sloughed to the ground in like purple goo.
Fantastic. I'm probably gonna move a little farther away since it.
Sure. It takes an attack of opportunity on you, which misses because it rolled a 2. All right, who's next?
Me again.
All right, very cool.
Get it.
Don't know rage because I don't need it. Now that our Aether is engaged with it, do I get sneak attack?
Absolutely, you do.
Oh, that's interesting because I just rolled a 10. Does a 10 hit it?
Sorry, I'm back.
You rolled a 10. Does a 10 hit it?
It does not. I'm sorry.
Cool.
Good thing you get another.
Youchies.
18. I can't
Yes.
count. $15.
15 damage.
Awesome.
Yee.
All right, you like slash down like the center of the of the mimic's form. The door like folds in half, but it's still alive. You see, it's like still trying to munch on your head. It's turn, right? The teeth lift up from your head, and then kind of just disconnect from you, and it just like all of a sudden transforms, and you see as like a little teapot just hits the ground and goes. Tunk, tunk.
Okay.
I shoot it.
It's not your turn yet. Is it your turn?
It is. His turn.
Okay, then you shoot it. Go ahead.
Got a 10.
Little piece.
That misses. It just like hits next to
Shoot
it
it
and rocks
again.
go flying everywhere. Go ahead.
19.
19. Oh, actually, I should say the first time you shoot at it, you see as the legs of the teapot just like suddenly elongate and go and like dodge it, and then the second one just like hits it square.
I really like that.
8 damage.
8 damage. It just and explodes against the wall and like kind of expands its form into like a broken teapot kind of shape as it lets out like a kind of like gross wail.
I like it.
Well,
I like it a lot. Okay.
guess we're not going through that door, huh?
Ryan, I collected its corpse and put it in my backpack.
All right, you really have to squish it up to fit in your backpack.
Just get her in there.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I assumed it was like manageable size. Then in that case.
Yeah, no, it like expanded when it was no longer using its musculature, but you can like it could feasibly be squished.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, I want body parts.
Of course,
But that's a mess.
you could always take body parts from it because like that's what Lizzie did earlier.
Yeah, but like mimics though. I feel like everybody and their mom's got a mimic.
I don't
need
know
something.
what moms you know, but
Alright, so we're going through that other door that didn't have any weird sounds behind it then?
That is true.
No,
that's
I like the whisper door.
Oh
I
god.
th-
I don't
yeah.
know because the whispers could be bad.
But they could be good.
Why do you sound like that?
Should we at least check the one that doesn't have anything going on inside?
Or Matt channeled his inner digit voice for a minute there.
I
That wasn't
will
my digit voice.
attempt to open the door that didn't have the weird whispers or footsteps.
Well, you're checking for traps.
I'm not checking for traps.
I can check the traps.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. It sounds good.
15
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
traps. That was
I
for
open
traps.
the door.
That was traps. No traps.
Opening the door.
I want that door
Opening the door. It is an empty room in pristine condition. No like stuff anywhere. No dirt. It's just a nice room.
Like literally
Close.
nothing inside.
I just
No.
Oh, well, I should say there
just
is.
place my hand on the door and give her one of these.
What you can see is to the left. There's an entrance. There's an entrance, presumably, to the other door that you were here. Like this room has like two entrances to the way that you just came through. That you just came in through.
Ryan, is it a push door or a pull door?
Push door or a pull door? It is a. It's a pull.
I put my hand on the door, and I go give him one of these.
One of what?
One of these.
He's done that now 3 times.
What is
Just
that?
gonna close the door.
Okay, you close the door.
Why?
Why?
Because there's nothing in there we
You guys are
need,
just in the room now.
so there's no reason to risk it.
Well,
Let's just
I
go
should say on the
through
other side of the room,
What are you
there's
doing,
another-
dog? No.
there's another door.
What's up? You should probably open the. I'm getting confused now. You should probably
Okay.
open the door back up.
I have an idea. Open
What's
the
your idea?
door.
Okay.
I'm going to blow my brains out.
In the middle of the room. Okay, so. Hang on.
We have been so slow to do everything.
In the
this
middle of
session.
the. Okay, so first of all. Hang on. Let me check my equipment. Let me see what I got. No,
Oh my
I
God.
go over and I grab the corpse of the mimic. And I just
Uh-huh.
throw it into the room.
You throw it into the room, and as it goes through, it like hits the center of the room, and like it just like hit a liquid mirror, it just begins to shake, and then sink into it and start to dissolve, as there is a gelatinous cube in the center of this room.
Close
Roll
the
for initiative.
door.
What?
I'm not rolling initiative. We're not going in.
Okay,
Just close the door.
you just close the door.
I close the door.
Oh my god. If you do it again, I am going to mute you for the rest of the session.
Who,
And
me?
it's going to make things very difficult for everybody. Yes.
Okay.
I just saved your life. You're welcome. I go through
Let's
the
open
other
the
door.
You go through the other door.
Dear God.
The other door like is kind of a hallway that circles around, and you open it, and presumably you open it. I'm gonna just speed things up. Don't check for traps. There's nothing there. You open the door, and you can see as you turn to the left, the gelatinous cube is sitting there, slowly going towards the other door. And it's starting to like try to slide through the bottom of the door, and then it stops and starts to slowly scoot your direction.
We should probably go. Probably go fast, right? Go fast?
That
Yeah.
way.
There's another door on the other side of the door that I presume you just run through. Right? Okay. Yeah, you just sprint through that. The gelatinous cube doesn't catch up in time. Actually, Aether, you would notice, however, at the center of this room, like at a place where the gelatinous cube is pretty much always, there is like a small, like groove in the bottom of the ground that contains some sort of lockbox. But that's there.
Interesting. Like
This
a door or just like a
A lockbox. Like
it's
a
just a little
safe.
lockbox.
What is that? Oh, that's a thing.
Is it something you
Oh.
can pick up and...
Yeah, but the gelatinous cube is over it, and
Oh.
I thought it
because
was
of where it
not
is in the room, it would pretty much always be over it.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's not deal with it.
Oh wait, hang on. Y'all think there's money in that box?
Let's
Clipper.
go. Let's go.
We can
Let's
come back.
Dear God.
Okay, fine.
You begin traveling down that hallway, and you can see at the end of the hallway there is a door that is made out of steel, and at the top it has the engraving of a lion, or presumably now a manticore.
All right.
Good question.
Mhm.
This is more Nick's asking the group. We've gotten to this point.
Uh huh.
We're looking for the sons, a son,
Yeah.
What happens if we go in there and accidentally activate something?
What do you mean?
Well, they're
Like
trying to
activate
activate
another
something.
part of their plan?
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be very good, but I'm not sure what we could do for that. What we would have to do. I guess just don't touch anything.
Oh, okay.
That's all we can do.
I will say. Actually, no, it's fine.
I guess I can't put my ear to a steel door and expect to hear noise through it.
Actually, a steel door might conduct noise better than a wooden door would.
A wood door would.
Wow.
I'm very
So,
exhausted.
More like a wooden door.
That's the same joke I said, except you added an.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
either we don't do anything and something bad happens, or we try to do something good and something bad happens. Either way, something bad might happen. Should we go now?
I mean, yeah, but I thought Ryan was doing something.
Possibly.
I'll be right back.
Strange. Buddy, please. Buddy, I love you so much, but I have so much dislike for your actions.
Crack my back.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do something here. Alright, sorry about that. I was prepping something.
Oh, great.
Yep. Always fun when that happens, isn't it?
I'm ready to die.
I'm not. I have so much left to live for.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do before we even open any doors?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to activate my little cannon spinner.
That's a great idea. Are you
Just
going
little-
to activate any infusions while you're at it?
Uh, uh, shoot. I have the shield one, but I
Mhm.
don't remember how it works. Let me look at that.
You have the shield one, and you have repeating shot.
Yeah, that one's in the paintball gun.
Okay.
Infusions. Why can't I check?
Alright, I'm ready. You guys are, by the way.
Where do I check
If I-
infusions on D&D? I'll figure it out. I'll look it up on my phone. We can go.
Alright. So do you guys open the door?
I want to put my ear up to it first because that's
Okay.
a
Make
reliable way to do things.
make a perception check.
We're gonna try different dice.
Oh, and I'm doing the temporary hit point one, even though it's the most
Yes.
boring. But
I got a
Wait.
20 total.
20 total. All right. You hear through on the other side of the door.
That's probably the brother. Yay! 'Cause he's a robot guy. Okay.
okay.
Well, you guys have fun. Do good. Have a good fight.
With her.
Get him. Show him who's boss. Give him what's for. Tell him I said hi.
Can I?
We're going to need your help,
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm aware. But I don't want to die, so.
Can I? Can I make myself look like a myrmidon? Is that possible?
They are much too big for you.
I can be a baby.
Bye.
A baby myrmidon.
Baby.
Wandering the
I'm just
sewers.
a little baby myrmidon. No, they're like the size comparison you should be looking for is like the Big Daddies from BioShock, if you know what that is.
No.
That's it.
Why would I know what that is?
I don't know
It's a good
if you
game.
recall it. It's only one of like the most famous games in all of video game history for its amazing world building and horror elements. But would you guys like to enter?
Wait.
I found the infusion. Huzzah.
Oh, puppy. Oh, puppy.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
We're gonna do great.
I was so much more excited to enter battles as a wizard.
Yeah. Oh, because you're always like, I've got a new toy.
I've got so many plans.
What do you think you're doing?
I would like plan up like which spells I wanted to use in what order to like make horrible things happen.
hmm
And now I'm just like, how do I stay alive the longest?
hmm
Huzzah.
That's certainly part of it.
Well, that's funny. I think about how to stay alive at all.
Well, you're a tank. That's like your job.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Here's my idea.
Should I go invisible or something first, or
If you want, I'm thinking I can be the distraction. I can go in there and turn myself into something else. I don't know what yet. I'm kind of thinking
a tiny
Human-
version of his brother?
I mean, I can change my size. I don't have to stay this size. I just can't go super.
Right.
What if I did a human child? One just it'll catch them by surprise.
It would definitely catch them by surprise. I guess you can if you want to.
What if we looked like ghosts?
I don't
can't
know how
make
to look like a
myself
ghost.
a ghost.
What if we made ourselves blue?
That isn't necessarily ghosty.
Whatever.
I think we should probably just get in there before whatever they're working on is,
Yeah. What if you guys go invisible? If you're able to expend the spell slots, I'm the distraction.
What's a spell slot?
That's a great question.
I don't think I'm gonna go invisible because I only have 2 second level spells.
Okay, then why don't you wait out here and then I can say something like bananas, and that's your cue to jump in.
You know what? Okay. Yeah. Sure.
It won't be long, I promise.
Now or never.
Okay, you guys, you wait here on either side of the door.
Okay.
I am going to turn into
Are we like ambushing them? I'm confused.
Fidget.
You're going to turn into a large lizard folk person.
Yeah,
He's not that big. I mean, he's tall, but you know.
He's
But
tall.
I'm
He's
gonna
tall
look-
for an average person.
I'm gonna look kind of ghosty, like kind of like
Pale.
little pale, little
I
transparent.
feel like
looking.
transparent is a little beyond your skin's abilities.
Okay.
Like, here's the thing. You can be a little transparent, but your organs are still visible.
Oh, fair.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll just do sort of pale, sickly, ghostly looking for a
Okay.
lizard.
Uh,
And
so-
then I will open the door.
You open the door, you
Terrifying.
swing it wide, you walk in, and you see in front of you a large robotic scorpion. I'm talking, it is like 10 feet long. It has these massive claws on either side. You see one of the large mechanical claws has a spine pointing out the center with what appears to be some sort of syringe. The other one is sitting there with like a tube, a nozzle of some kind on the other claw, and its large robotic body extends forward. It's all of its clicking legs clicking out into place, with its long tail curving over top. On either side, it looks like there's some kind of arc pylon that's sparking electricity between the two of them, and again another syringe on the top. And as it does, its attention turns towards you. It seems like it was already looking at the door, like it knew something was there. And its eyes begin to glow, and this like green scanner goes. Zzz. You are not permitted to be on these premises. And it begins to speak a different language, just going through repeating different sentences. Prepare to die. and you see as the like top of the tail starts to go. Let's roll initiative.
Oh
She's
my
got it.
god, I didn't think it was gonna be an actual scorpion thing. 15.
Man, I don't want to go first. What the hell?
Natural 20?
I got a 23. I'm like the last person that
Oh,
wants to go
boy.
first. I'm gonna go last.
Aether, what did you get?
15.
Scorpion?
God.
Hold up, we'll get there.
Oh my god, Ryan Thomas is
I could
frosty.
just do
It's-
nothing.
It's not quite about that, Ligisaurus Rex. So this is a new boss type that I made with my
Of course it
preparation
is.
time. This is something that I believe should have been in D&D all this time. Maybe we'll see how it turns out. But the way that this boss works is this is going to be a design for a creature that is truly colossal. And this is something we're going to experiment with, and hopefully we'll see more of it. The idea is that each part, think vats with Fallout mechanic of vats. Each body part has its own hit point amount, meaning it has like a main body part, such as a head or a body. In the case of a scorpion, those are the same thing. You can attack that and deal with all the hit points that may incur. Or you can kill, in this case, because I'm just telling you the mechanics of this one since it's the first time you've ever seen something like this. Each body part, you can kill 3 different body parts. Once you've done that, it dies. You can bypass that by just hitting the body and killing it, but that might have more armor, more health, or some other deterrent that may make that harder. But otherwise, you can each time you make an attack, you are targeting individual parts of its body.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Can I still get its initiative?
Yeah. So each of its 4 individual parts get a different initiative. Claw 1 is 11. Claw 2 is 10. The tail is 4. Wow. And the legs are 20.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hold on.
And something else I should do.
I'm gonna put the initiative order in the chat, just in case, for whatever reason, I am indisposed.
All right. And now we're getting started. Quipper, legs, next. All right.
Legs.
All right. Darn, I was hoping I could see you while I did this, but I cannot. That's a shame. Yeah, but this is where it is in relation to you guys. First, it is you, Quipper.
I just realized you were streaming.
I'm sorry, am I
No, I heard
am
you.
I muted?
No,
Oh, okay.
I got you. I just didn't realize you were streaming a map, so I started up the map.
Mhm.
I mean, would you say that there's... I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Could I cast heat metal on any part of its body?
The whole thing is metal.
The entire thing is metal.
Is it a robot?
It is indeed.
Oh. I was under the
A
impression
giant-
that it was like a scorpion with armor. But
Nah.
it is just a robot.
Robot.
In that case, I'm gonna cast Cause Fear on myself and run the other direction. Okay. I mean, that's a real ouchie. What can I say? Poor Dick. She will be missed. Oh, not Dick. Wait, what? I don't know what I'm thinking. It'd be with me. I'm reading the description of the spell. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Well, then in that case... Bet. Alright, hang on. Never mind, it's a touch spell. I don't like going first. I don't want to go first. I don't want to reveal myself either, though. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna peek out from behind the door and be like, "You got this." You got Lizzie as Bardic Inspiration. And
Congratulations,
honestly,
Lizzie.
I think that's it. That's the turn.
Okay. That's your turn.
Wait.
All right,
That's
next
your turn.
is legs.
I have a question.
Yes.
Aether, didn't you do the 10 hit points?
Oh shoot, I never rolled for that, but I activated the thing. Hold on. That is... that's 10.
Okay, cool.
So I
Also,
activated
you were
before I went
frozen
in.
for me.
I'm frozen?
Yeah.
Let me fix that.
There you are. Okay,
All right.
sorry, Ryan. You can go ahead now with the legs.
Okay,
Ryan,
so
you're also
you
frozen
see,
for me.
well, you see as the legs start to go, and slam into the ground and then leap forward with an intense speed and then go skittering towards you. And then it slams into you with such force that you need to make a strength saving throw.
Hold on. Hold on. Hey, I'm not good at strength saving throws. I'm okay. 18.
18. All right, you're fine. You are not knocked.
Is that all?
Yep, that is it for that one.
Okay. I'm gonna see the giant scorpion, and I'm just gonna be like, okay. And then I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay. You just like transform and you're ready to go.
I'm in my spooky rage form.
Okay. Blades extended. What are you doing?
Right for... I guess I'll go for one of the claws?
Alright, would you like, one has a nozzle, one has a syringe. What would you like?
Syringe. I hate
Syringe.
syringes.
Alright, yeah, checks out. Make your attack roll.
That set me into a rage. 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Nobody's engaged with it yet, so...
That is
It's just
correct. Unless you do reckless attack.
No. 10 damage.
10 damage. That. Let's go 2. Very nice.
I need a little help in here, guys.
Alright, so yeah, you just stab into it and like wedge it closed and you break it and one of the plates on the top comes off. Alright, who's next after that?
Aether.
Aether.
Okay, what was the part that Nyx just attacked?
One of the claws that has a syringe on it. That would be its right claw.
Okay, oh god, how's it looking from her attack? Like, is it still, like, pretty bad?
I mean, it's fine.
Like, I mean, like, pretty bad, I mean, like, scary looking.
Oh yes, yeah.
That was
It's like claws snapping closed with hydraulic like, and you can see at the center the syringe is like dripping with the green fluid.
Ooh. You know what? Why not? I guess have the claw make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Sure thing. Let me check things. I'm real sorry. That is going to be... That's 21.
Oh god. Okay. Well, it still takes damage.
Disadvantage?
Oh, at disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, why was that disadvantage?
Because I'm casting Shatter.
Oh, I see. That's a 17.
Yeah, that still saves, but still takes damage though. So that's only 6. I already halved it. So 6
so
damage as I throw my little expanding ball thing into it.
Right.
To try to.
So it like expands into it, hitting it at various places. Now, that's an AoE attack, isn't it?
Is it? Oh shoot! Yeah, it is.
What is the range on that?
10 feet.
10 feet. That is going to include the other claw and the body, I'm gonna say. But also, Nyx, make that saving throw.
Sorry, I forgot it was an AoE attack.
What save?
A con.
Oh. I'm good at those.
I'm so sorry. So I originally, my damage was
21.
Yeah, that's fine. So you take 6 damage, or half that, I guess, since you're raging. Or no, that's not magical stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I
What did
take half
the
of that
other?
because I'm raging.
What did the other parts roll?
Oh, they're all the same for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I had rolled 12, so everything takes 6.
Very nice. They all take 6 damage. Got that? Would you like to do anything else?
Looking to
that
see
was
if
an
I have any
awful
fun
echo.
bonus actions, and I don't. Wait, hold on. I feel like my shield can do stuff that I keep forgetting about. Not anything that'll help me right now. Nope.
Mm.
That's what I do. That was disappointing. Ta-da!
All right. Let's see here. All right. Who's next?
Claw 1.
Claw 1. That is going to be the one with the nozzle. You are all together in the same area, and you see as it begins to clip its claws together and go, and this like large blast of fire goes out in a 15-foot cube, which includes all of you. I would need for all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. 15.
22.
You said 22, 7, and then you said 15?
15, yeah.
Nyx?
5.
Nyx and Aether fail. Quipper succeeds.
Yeah, he does.
I'll still take half because of reckless, but
Uh,
reckless because of
Aether, you take 16 points of fire damage. Nyx, you take 8.
Okay.
And yeah, Quipper, you take 8 as well.
Wow.
Why is that echo so bad? Oh my gosh.
It's not echoing for me.
It is echoing
Same.
so bad.
It's echoing a little.
Like every once in a while, it echoes so bad.
That's so strange. I don't hear anything.
I don't have an echo.
I think it's either Krena or Ryan, but I don't know why it would be Ryan.
I don't know how it would be me. But in any case, do you have the Twitch stream on?
Yeah. No, I don't have the Twitch stream on.
Okay.
I think it's coming from Krena.
Okay. So, next is going to be Claw 2, am I correct?
Yes.
Attack against you, Nyx. That is going to be 17 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. That is going to be... Yeah, this is the right one. Does 10 points of piercing damage. You can have that. And then an additional 12 points of poison damage as it grabs into you, crushing you between its claws. You hear your ribs like make a cracking noise, and then as you look down at your ribs, kind of looking in fear, hoping that you don't see one sticking out, you see as the large syringe that's probably the size of your forearm goes stabbing into your stomach, pumping the green liquid into you, and you can just feel it in your veins. I need you to also make a strength saving throw.
Big oof.
Yeah, that's a real ouchie.
19.
19. All right. So as you're seeing that, you see the syringe stab into you. You kind of go into a fit of rage, and you just pry the claws out off of your stomach and push it back. You are not grappled.
Ooh.
And who's next?
The tail.
All right. Once again, you are all in a straight line in front of it. So you see as the arc pylons on top of its tail start to pull back, and it goes, and it combines in the center as a large lightning bolt comes out the center. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
and in fact, the bolt is so large that you hear as it smashes against the back wall behind all of you.
Got a nice 2.
2, nice.
21.
Uh,
'What'd you get, Nix?
17.
17. All right, I'm gonna actually roll this on my phone real quick.
Oh no.
So Nix and Quipper succeed.
Rolling on the phone means it needs a lot of dice to do it.
This is not looking good.
Yeah, it's not so bad. That is 21 points of lightning damage. As the blast goes forward and it just blasts through all of you, Quipper and Nix both like duck out of the way, and just like arcing bits of electricity hit you. Whereas Aether, you just like see it and you lift up your shield, but it just arcs through the metal into your arm and then shoots out your back, and hits the
I
wall
am
behind you.
double bloodied.
I am also
Ooh.
bloodied, I think.
All right.
Yeah. This was terrible. Why did we do this?
I don't know.
And who's next?
Quipper.
Quipper, what you doing? What you doing, pal?
Well, in hindsight, I would like to Hellish Rebuke that last damage that I took.
That's fine. Can you do it after a spell?
Good question. It damaged me.
I think
That's
we do
the only
Hellish Rebuke
criteria.
after-
Then that's great. Dexterity saving throw?
Indeed.
That is a 5.
That is a failure. I did, in fact, decide to do this at level 1, though. That is 16 fire damage.
Alright, is this...
Blammo. I ain't appreciating that. No, sir.
It appears to not affect its metal form very much.
Indeed.
But, the Hellish Rebuke hits its tail, by the way. Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. 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 I have a good feeling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm correct. That spell doesn't work. So, I am going to use my tiny stature to slink past Lizzie
Uh-huh.
and to the other side of Lizzie.
Okay. I don't know why it insists on me taking that with me. Like, look at that. Am I not grabbing you? Alright, I'm just gonna move this, Oh my god, dude. What's happening right now?
No wall for you.
Ugh. It insists on that wall. Okay, finally. You sneak past Lizzie.
Then I turn to Lizzie,
Uh-huh.
and in the same Australian accent as before, I say, "You know how that lion got to my..." That's not an Australian accent, it's a country accent, but I'm just gonna roll with it, because I'm not good at accents at 10 o'clock at night. That lion got to my brother because another lion was distracting it. So I'll distract it. That's the best. So Lizzie has, for a minute, advantage on perception checks. But she also has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if another enemy is within 5 feet of it.
Oh.
Wait a
Alright,
second,
very nice.
Am I an idiot? I think I might be an idiot.
If it's yeah, doesn't that mean there has to be another enemy for me to get advantage?
That is the thought. So is that what that means?
That's
Oh, can you reread it to me?
Says Advantage on attack rolls against a creature if another enemy is within 5 feet of it. That doesn't make sense.
You know what? For the purpose of this, I'm going to allow it, since technically I am including each claw as a different enemy.
True! It is individual enemies. Now that we're...
In this particular case.
Now that I know that, though, I'm gonna get really far away.
Okay.
But, let me think. Wait. So that was my
Mhm.
Yeah, I am just gonna move away.
Okay, where are you going to move to?
As far away as my little legs can take.
Right or left?
Which is probably, like, straight down.
Alright, you did 1, 2, doot. You can get right there. But you get attacks of opportunity from both claws.
Yes, sir.
The first one misses.
What's this?
The second one is a 23 to hit.
Ah, yeah.
Actually, no. The second one misses, because that doesn't make any sense.
Excuse
The
me?
first one... yeah, but don't worry about it. It's actually better for you.
I mean, yeah. I guess I still have a bonus action, though. Which I might as well...
You do. You take
Oh, and
7 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's the one right there. Yes, sir. That's a 2.
You are trapped in its claw.
That sucks for him. Wait, can I take reactions on my turn?
I don't see why not.
Nice. Make a dexterity saving throw for this level 2 Hellish Rebuke. Wait a second. It didn't have an effect on
That's a
Wes.
failure.
It's too late. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway.
That's a failure.
15 damage.
Alright.
That's a 7.
Once again, does not seem to have much of an effect on it.
Yeah, that's ouchie. But, well, let's see what we can get. Let's just, we're going all out. We're gonna use that bonus action to tell us a little tale.
Okay. A ghost, a kind of spectral ghost, you appear over Digit's shoulder and begin to whisper something in his ear.
Ooh, I haven't gotten that one yet.
Alright. And who's next?
Legs.
Legs. They're not gonna do anything.
Then it's me.
Just chill.
Okay.
I'm going to go after the claw that is holding my friend.
Okay, sounds great. That is the one with the nozzle on it.
17.
17. That hits.
And since it has Quipper, is it engaged?
Yes, it is.
Don't forget you have advantage on literally every attack now. Well, actually,
That is also
I just
true.
rolled- Okay, well, I'll roll it on the next one then. Because since that one made it, I'm not worried about it. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 2... 19. 19
Actually,
damage.
roll that one again because you're gonna want to see if you get a critical.
Okay. I didn't.
Okay. And how much damage was it?
19.
Alright, 19.
Quack.
Did Ryan freeze for you guys?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
indeed. What do we got?
Uh-oh.
I think he did.
I think we won, you guys.
Yay!
We won!
I
You
DDoSed
get
him,
another
and now
pet.
we get to live.
Let's ride it through the streets of Cardinfall.
How to win online D&D. DDoS your DM mid-fight.
Oh my god. Well,
Do we have anybody watching right now?
probably not.
Does say we have one viewer, which I can only assume is probably one of you.
Not me.
I'm not watching it.
Interesting. Might be
I don't think it's Ryan either.
interesting.
Who does it say it is?
It doesn't tell me who the individual is. It does say users that have been in the chat at some point or another are Abbott Costello, another TT viewer, Casino Thanks, Feet, Go With Him, Ice Wizards, Sad Girl, and Saddest Kitty.
Oh, a lot of sad people in the house.
Should we
Some of
change to
those-
the we'll be back soon until
Yeah, I think Ryan died.
rip?
Adios.
I am back, but like things are weird. But we're gonna try to make it work. Ah, shoot. I left on my thing and my volume doesn't work real good. All right, we're back in town.
Are we?
All right,
back
sorry
up on
about that.
stage as well?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
We're
we are.
having a bit of
That's
difficulties.
that was the brief echo that happened.
I need to do my other attack
Yeah,
after you get the
sorry.
map up.
Blomp. All right. What are you doing?
Hitting it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is 22.
That hits.
Eight.
8 points of damage. It is now
The-
bloodied.
The claw? It's just now
The claw.
bloody?
It is just now bloodied.
We're dead. We're gonna
Should we
die.
run? Should we just leave?
Our friend is stuck in its claw right now. We
Oh,
can't.
that's true.
Brian, why did you make this? This is way too hard. We're level 6.
Uh-huh.
We'll figure something
That
out.
spirit
Fine.
tail still bothers me though, honestly. Why? Because like when it says it's a story about a beast, I feel like it should be that you basically gain like the pack tactics thing. But it's
Agree.
like-
And you know what? Let's just do that.
It's like reverse pack tactics. It's like if you're fighting against a pack, then you
Yeah.
have advantage. I don't understand that. I mean, I guess it's fair. That is a scenario you might be in, but it just seems
Let's
weird.
just give you pack tactics. Let's just give pack tactics.
That's the only reason I
Let's
walked
do it
up
that
to
way.
it. If I knew it was
Yeah.
reverse pack tactics, I'd have stayed in the hallway.
Yeah, that's just what we'll do. All right, who's next?
Aether.
Oh god.
Ethan,
First
what you
things
doing?
first, I'm gonna walk up a tiny bit and do bonus action temporary hit points because oh boy do I need them right now. Oh great, I rolled a 1. Okay, so that's +4 temporary hit points, and I'm looking super duper bad.
Oh,
So
by the way, I'm
I
Probably should mention that.
am going to fly up.
Ooh, you're
Um,
casting fly or?
No, I'm just
Oh,
fancying
just
my
gonna fly.
wings. Yeah. Can't see the stream anymore for some reason, which is weird. But I'm gonna go like opposite of where Nick and Clipper are and up. So like diagonal up. Okay, I can see it now.
Cool. Remember that thing that I was doing last time? That was
I am
super
the
great.
hallway. I am the hallway.
All right, so you're like up here. Where do you want to be? Like over here?
Hmm. I didn't think I could go that far, but if I can be kind of behind it, that would be kind of neat. If I could be
Let's
like,
see.
because I can go 30 feet like normal, but just like.
All right, so you're moving up, which takes movement. How far up do you want to be?
Pretty far up. I feel like being high up is the most important thing.
10 feet, 20 feet?
As far up as I can get.
So if you go right out here, you can go 20 feet up.
Okay, so let me go a little bit to up in the sense of the map up, not up in the sense of the axis. So like to my left.
Like this way?
No, like how do I explain this? Like
Up one space.
like move my little thing up. Yeah. And then fly up.
Okay, so you're gonna get like 15 feet up.
Okay. And that's what I do, because, dear God, I want
Okay, you can do that. Neither of the claws have a reaction that is able to hit you, so you're fine.
Awesome. That's it. That's all I can
Cry.
Yeah. So, actually, this is incongruent with the truth. Womp.
I don't know why I found that so
There we
funny.
go.
But you're just like, just let me like chop this bitch in half real quick.
But, in whose turn? Who's up next?
Was that Aether that went, or?
Yes.
That was Aether.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Aether,
Well,
you can still do an action, right? Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
I can
Okay,
hear
yeah,
everything.
Aiden's
Brandon's just
might
not
not be
talking.
able to hear us.
Yeah.
It's okay. She's here.
I wonder if she can hear us.
Why does the audio keep going out for her?
I'm back. My audio just stopped working for a second. I couldn't hear anything, and I'm like, interesting. Okay.
Weird.
What happened?
I think you still have an action, don't you?
That was my action, flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So then it's
Next.
call 1. Also, Karina, I think your audio is slightly delayed. I could be wrong. It could just be a readjustment. But it's not Nyx's turn. It's Claw 1's turn.
Claw 1. Claw 1 is holding Quipper. So it is going to try to crush him. That does hit. That's a 21 to hit. It's actually rolling really well.
Uh-huh.
That's
I'm about to be dying
7
in about 2 seconds.
7 bludgeoning damage, and you're already grappled.
True.
Oh, and now that its turn ends, we're gonna roll to see if it gets back its flame blast. It does not.
Ouchies, bro.
Next is Claw 2. Claw 2 is going to make an attack against Nyx. 10 to hit. It doesn't have that much of a bonus. Alright. No. Who's
Yale
next?
is next.
The what was it? The tail?
Tail.
Alright. The tail is going to make an attack against you, Nyx, with its deadly stinger. That is a 23 to hit.
Yikes.
It is going to do... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't know if you ever used that bardic inspiration, but don't forget I gave it to you.
Huh.
If you did,
Yeah, that's...
What is it again? A D6?
indeed.
Constitution?
Looks like when did that go up? Hate it.
18.
18. You succeed. So you take half of what would be 30 points of poison damage. But then you have it again, actually. Because you're resistant, right?
What is that, 7?
You take 7 points of poison damage. As this, like, a giant stinger with the pylons beside it, the pylons fold back into this, like, almost cobra-like stance. And then it stabs into you with this giant stinger, like, through your clavicle, down the center of your body. But as it begins to go into your skin, you just pull it out.
Okay. Quipper is next.
Yes, sir. So Ryan, just for clarification's sake, I'm gonna ask you for clarification.
Yes.
Are you qualifying every individual body part of this creature to be separate creatures?
For the most part.
Well, then in that case, I just begin to tell the tale. My voice gets crazy deep to a depth my real life voice probably can't go, and I'm just like,
In the days of old, the giants came and smashed their enemies to nothing.
and then a big spectral giant is going to appear and just bring a club down on top of him. Every part of his body needs to make a strength saving throw.
What is the range on that?
30 feet.
Oh, it's a 30...
Each
yeah,
creature
that's
of
all
the
of them.
target's choice it can see within 30 feet must make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Let me see.
That's the best I got. Honestly, pretty good story. Not the
That
one
is-
that I told,
yeah.
but like the one that I rolled.
Alright, so I'm gonna go by order. Claw 1, the one holding you,
I'll just
rolls
go ahead
an
and-
11.
I'll just go ahead and tell you they need a 15.
Okay, they need a 15. Claw 1 fails. Claw 2...
Do you want to just do this one thing at a time? Like I do damage? And we'll just do it.
Yeah, I
like-
presume they're all... Let's just all give them all the same damage.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Because that's what we do for most AoE attacks, right?
Yeah.
The Claw 2 also fails. The body... succeeds, as one would expect. Oh my god, the tail fails. And the legs succeed. Great, of all the ones to succeed. The legs.
Well, then in that case, Ryan, everything that failed takes
Mhm.
10 force damage. Anything that
10
succeeded
force
takes
damage.
half of that.
Alright.
And in addition, I don't know how this works for your funky design, but any creature that fails is technically knocked prone.
They are immune to prone.
Well then, there you go.
Yeah, if you want it prone, break the legs.
True.
But yeah, that is great. That's your action, correct?
Indeed.
Doing anything on your bonus action?
Indeed. I cast Healing Word on myself.
Great choice.
I am clearly the most valuable member of this team. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I don't believe that. I only rolled 7.
cast it at level 2 when I got 7, but that's okay. Healing word. It's not great.
All right,
My
sounds
turn is
great.
Done.
That was a great turn. This like giant stone giant appears out of nothing with a giant hammer. This like shockwave shocks you all throws you all back for a second. You're still in Claw 1's grasp, but you see it's just sparking everywhere. There's just stuff coming out. It is looking rough. Most of the panels protecting it are gone.
It's okay.
And
Me too, buddy.
all right. Oh yeah, the body also takes.
I'm
All right,
amazed that
who's
it
next?
failed so many strength saving throws. I expected it to be
It-
strong.
That is its best bonus, but it still failed. I rolled really bad.
The legs are next.
Honestly, though, imagine
Wow.
that ability in like a combat scenario against actual people. We could be fighting like 10 dudes, and as long as they're 30
Yeah.
feet of me, I'm just like.
Who is it now again?
Legs.
Legs, they're not doing anything.
Okay, then it's me. If that claw is still on my friend,
Still is.
do I still have advantage?
Indeed.
Yep.
Just for a minute. The subclass is a little nice.
22.
D2. That definitely hits.
$22 damage.
22 damage. You stab your your hand blade into it, and as you like into one of the joints at the connection between it and the body, and as you stab into it, you get like really into it, probably a foot into the arm, and then you kind of catch it. So then you jump over the body, getting leverage force and pushing down with your entire body weight. And as your body slams into the ground, working yourself like a lever, the whole arm just pops off. That arm is broken.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna turn crazy-eyed and go after the other arm.
Very good. Make that attack roll.
That is 21.
That hits.
That is only 8 damage.
Damage. It is now bloodied.
It's so good. Alright, that was, which claw was that? That had...
You
that
just
was called
destroyed the one that had the flame blast, and the one that has the syringe is still up and running.
Really? Okay.
I thought the tail had flame balls.
No,
Nope,
it's there's a
the
nozzle.
tail has lightning.
I thought the one that was holding Pipper had the syringe, but if it doesn't, that's okay. So is
Nope.
that claw 1 or claw 2?
That was Claw 1 that you killed.
Okay. I just want to cross it off my own initiative list.
Sounds great.
That ends my turn.
Yep.
Aether.
So Quipper's no longer being crushed by anything, right?
Yes.
And we already established that it's really strong, so strength saving things probably aren't the best idea. Dang.
Probably, although it worked great for him.
I don't know, I don't want to test it, because I don't even know if this would work anyway. I'm going to kind of like move so that I'm in between its claw area and tail area without getting within melee range since I'm flying above it, if that's possible.
Yes, so just so you know, so you don't call me a liar, you don't know the range of this, of any of these body parts.
That's true, that's true. And I am going to... Okay, so that shouldn't... if I were to do a 15-foot thing, would that hit Nyx? Is that the button?
It depends how you angled it.
It's a cube.
A cube?
I was looking at Thunderwave.
If you aimed it towards the back. So yeah, you could actually probably hit the body, claw 2, and the legs.
But not the tail.
It's 15 feet.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a 15-foot creature, so if you just dropped it right in the center, it would just be on the edge of hitting
Okay.
everyone else.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Okay.
yeah, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna break out one of my jars and just shake it and flick it until it's thundering.
Yeah.
And that's con save
What is the range on that?
15 feet around me.
Okay. Yeah. So you definitely hit the yeah. I guess so. It's fine. So the tail rolls a 14.
It's fine.
Okay, the tail's fine. The legs roll a 10.
Those fail.
The body rolls 13.
That fails.
And the claw 2 rolls 13.
Okay, so that also fails. Did you say 13 or 14?
13.
13. Yeah, that fails. So everything that fails gets 8 thunder damage, and I also have extra damage from having my wings, so that's 14, not 8. And then the tail, which I think succeeded, takes half that.
Okay.
So it takes that.
Well, it takes half of the damage from thunder,
Yeah.
but not from your wings.
Oh, cool. So the tail then takes 10.
Okay.
That's 4 and 6. And that is what I do. Actually, can I move back away from it?
Yes, sorry. Yes. But as you do so,
Oh god.
you invoke an attack of opportunity from the tail, which
God.
seems to have a reach of 15 feet.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
So you back away from it, I presume, there. It makes an attack against you. That is a 22 to hit.
Ah, shoot, I can't do it. Yeah, that hits. I had an idea, but that doesn't work still. Cool. Cool.
I'm very sorry.
Because I have shield, but it would have brought me to 22.
Oh, yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. 7.
7. Yeah, you take 26 points of poison damage.
Good night.
It just, like, stabs
I'm
you in
down.
the chest, and the poison pumps through your body, and you collapse onto the ground. It's just like a pile of wings that cover your body. As you fall, basically on top of the claw that still remains, and you bounce off of it and tumble to the ground.
Sick.
I'm sorry.
That's
Alright.
okay.
Who's up next?
Claw 2.
Claw 2. Luckily, this robot is not intent on killing people, it's intent on neutralizing people. Therefore, it does not attack Corona's corpse. It is going to probably attack Nick, since she is the closest to it.
Yikes.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural yikes.
It is indeed. So I don't much like this either, and I promise you this with my entire heart and soul. I just rolled max damage on the piercing damage, so that's 24 points of piercing damage.
That's a max yikes
Obvious-
right there, bro.
which is halves for you. But there you go. I need you to make. Okay, y'all, that's good. All right, so luckily the poison damage isn't that bad. You take 8 points of poison damage. I'm sorry, you take 8 points. I already halved it for you. And I need you to make a strength saving throw. And you have advantage because you are raging.
Yeah. $19.
19. All right. Yeah, you succeed. So, like, once again, this happens. It stabs into you, and you are even more upset than ever. You just shove it off. All right. Who's up next?
The tail.
All right. The tail regained its lightning blast. So it can both hit Nyx and Quipper.
Ryan, I'm going to tell you
sir.
right now.
Yeah,
I have 2 hit points.
Mhm.
So even if I save and I get half damage, I am dead.
Well, you're not dead. You're unconscious.
Might as well be dead.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and take those hit points out and die, because there's no point.
Do it.
I don't think you should be getting that upset.
We'll figure something out. Yay! Trying to warm up my dice for my death saving.
My dog's
'Cause I keep
asleep.
rolling like 4s.
I know we're in the middle of a battle fight, but can we talk about this sleeping boy?
Oh. Flat.
This is so great. He out too.
Alright.
That's the problem.
It's good stuff.
I feel like we just walked
Alright.
into this room and D&D just turned into like Dark Souls on like
it got pretty hard. This is the problem with homebrew. Sometimes things are harder than you think they will be. Or like, what has been not a problem for you before just becomes like really hard all of a sudden. And I can't tell if it's dice or like how you prepared or whatever.
I have been
But
rolling
some-
terribly all day.
Yeah.
Except for like a couple, like that one perception roll. That was like it.
All right. So make your dexterity saving throws.
I don't know why you want me to.
22.
22. Yeah, you succeed. It's 20 points of lightning damage, so Nyx still goes unconscious as the blast hits her, and Quipper, you take half damage.
How much is that?
Half was 10.
Indeed.
I would also, just a fair reminder, Quipper, I'm pretty sure I gave you a loot that you've never used once in your a magic loot that you've never used once.
From the unicorn?
That is
No,
correct.
that was a liar, but we gave
Liar.
that to
Indeed.
Celia.
I have no
Oh,
such
right,
item in my
That was
inventory.
different.
You did not give it to Celia.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
we
have
did.
it.
She wanted us to get it for her.
No, she wanted you to embarrass it.
She asked us to go into the temple to retrieve an item, and when we got the lyre, we brought it back up and we gave it to her and embarrassed him on the way out. That
No,
was
you
request.
you went down there because she wanted to you wanted information about a liar because you got information about it elsewhere. So you went down there. Yes. I will straight up rewatch this, but whatever. Okay, doesn't matter. Well, it might matter, but we're past
Break
that
into
now.
Lathander's temple and go into Mercify's temple. Get something from there and bring it to Celia. Desecrate Lathander's temple on the way out.
I will rewatch the video and we will see. But in any case,
I'm
doesn't
telling
matter.
you, I have
Let's
the
go.
notes written right here.
That's
So
cool. Who's next?
who was that? No,
That was the tail.
it's Quipper.
Go, Quiver, go!
I went into the equipment and I searched Lyre. And there is the Lyre of Mercy.
Marseille, that would be the one.
Mercy.
But if you don't know it, I wouldn't worry about it too much now. But
It looks like something I should have worried about. Because that's a pretty nice thing that I have not had this whole time.
Yep.
But it is currently not in my inventory, so... Must have left it at home.
yeah, let's just.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, you just left it at home.
Darn.
Even though it literally lets you heal with your bardic inspirations.
Yeah. That...
Oh, I remember.
We'll see,
that.
because I specifically remember me asking Ryan for something that let me do that.
And I was like, that's cool, I'll send you on a quest for
We
it.
literally did that entire mission just for that ability.
Yep.
It's so long.
I totally forgot.
And it gives you a bunch of healing spells, and just other spells.
Must be nice. I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke it. It just did damage to me.
Sounds great.
I know I keep forgetting to do that, but I'm gonna do it now.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna use my level 2.
Sounds great.
So, dexterity saving throw. I mean, I know fire damage isn't great, but like...
I'm going to give you a wild guess on what his dexterity is. It fails.
Trash. 17.
17. Okay.
Which I assume would go specifically to the tail.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Mhm. Things are all kind of resting on you. You got two unconscious people next to you.
That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Tail is, by the way, pretty bloodied now.
Indeed. Let me check one thing.
The suspense.
Ryan, would you say dropping an item on the ground could be considered a free action? Huh?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Unless it requires, like, activation and using stuff. But yeah.
Here's what I do.
Mhm.
Cast Healing Word on Lizzie.
Sounds great.
You gain 5 hit points.
Woo!
Then, I drop a big fat turkey leg onto the ground next to you. And I would say back up, but I don't want to die by his retribution. So instead I will just pull out my little sling balls and give him a 1-2 punch.
Alright, sounds great.
Boom. My first hit is a 17. Honestly, I don't know what I'm attacking. What is even left at this point?
There is the claw next to Lizzie with the syringe, and the tail and the legs.
So basically most of it.
Yeah, that is true.
We only
Also
have to
the
get
body,
three.
if you'd like.
I'm gonna go for that tail.
Uh-huh.
I don't like it. So it's a 17
Mhm.
to hit.
That hits, yes.
Indeed. 5 damage.
5 damage. And by the way, Lizzie, you now have next to you the turkey leg of endurance. I would add that through D&D Beyond.
Indeed.
You said 5 damage?
Indeed.
Okay.
It was a little whoopsie. My second, the 14 to hit.
That just misses.
Indeed. That's it.
Alright. Good turn, good turn. We got one person up. Who's next on that?
After Clipper,
Mhm.
the legs.
Legs, they don't do anything.
Yeah, just like
Boring old legs. They're just legs. They're standing there. This is not a very mobile battle. They could do a charge thing every time that can knock you prone, but you know,
We're just
life
chilling.
be that way sometimes. Yeah, he's just there.
I'm gonna eat that turkey leg.
Alright, sounds great. That's your bonus action?
it gives you. I'll tell you exactly what it does. Unless
10
you already
plus
have
your
it.
level hit points and are resistant to 1 damage. That's my bonus action? I thought it was an action to use a potion.
Bonus action. It's an action to feed it to someone else.
Okay.
Nifty.
Gain 10 plus your level hit points. So 16.
Correct?
I'll go ahead and be resistant to fire for 1d6 plus 1 rounds. 4 rounds.
I'm just
Ooh.
throwing this out there for you. The claw that had fire is now gone.
Then what did the tail have?
Oh, yeah.
Poison?
Lightning.
Poison and lightning. And poison and lightning, the other one had piercing and also poison.
I'll just do poison then.
Sounds great. Great choice.
And then I still have an action.
Yep.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and do an attack with that.
Get him.
Do I still have advantage, or has that dropped?
I think it's still there.
Okay. I rolled the same thing both times. That's 19 to hit.
19 hits. And what are you in, the claw or the tail?
Can I reach the tail?
Yeah, it's like hanging in front of it.
Okay, then I'll do that. Is it engaged?
No. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back, because the way this should work, no, you cannot reach the tail from here.
Then I'll do the claw.
You'd have to move around the back. Okay, you're reaching for the claw.
Is that engaged?
Yes.
Those are shite. 6, 9.
Now, are we
10,
assuming
12.
that because Lizzie went down, she loses the effect that I gave her?
Ryan, did you say something?
Yeah. No. Also, I don't know why the effect would go away. I think if
It's on
anything, it would be based on whether it's on you or not,
True.
whether you went down or not. And I don't even think that would apply because it's not concentration, so I'm not worried about it.
Indeed.
Lizzie, what did you get?
12 damage.
12 damage. And what was it to hit again?
To hit?
Yeah, what was it to hit again? I'm
19.
just double checking. 19, yeah. Okay, you slash into that one, and in a similar style, you like stab into it, slide underneath of it, and use all the weight and momentum of your body to snap it off. Both claws are now gone.
One more to go.
Alright, Aether.
It's just like you see oil and like stuff just spewing out of the open places of the claws. What'd you get? That is 2 death saving throws.
That's a Youchies.
You see it's like as it breaks open, you see it's just like shrapnel from the parts that exploding, just like stab into you, some of them piercing into your neck. And as you're trying to like breathe and collect yourself, you're just bleeding and kind of suffocating in your own blood. Who's up next?
Tail.
Tail? The tail is going to attack. I'm gonna roll for it. 1 to 2, it's Quipper. 3 to 4, it's. Yeah. That is a 16 to hit next.
That is exactly my armor class.
Alright, you need to make a Constitution saving throw?
22.
22. Alright. You succeed, so you take half damage. Plus... You aren't double resistant. So it rolled 23 damage. But what we have in front of us is the conundrum that she is resistant to poison damage. Because she's raging. And then
I'm not
she...
raging.
You're
I
not...
died
Oh,
and I
because
came
you're
back.
right.
I
That's-
lost my rage.
I completely forgot about that. Okay, then we no longer have a conundrum. You succeed on your saving throw, so you take half damage. I rolled 23 poison damage. But you also receive half because of the turkey leg.
Yeah.
Okay, then that saved your life.
Second.
Gotta love those.
Saved
turkey
your life
legs.
twice in one round. Look at me go. What can I say?
Definitely still bloodied state, but you know, it's better than being dead, so that's something.
Also, Matt, I knew something was wrong this entire time that we were playing. I was like, I think they should be more powerful than they are. I know something happened along the line that made them more powerful. I don't know what it is. I can't think of it. They haven't used it in a while. Like, I think maybe I'm forgetting something. And then just today I was thinking about it, I was like, wow, it'd be really cool if Quipper could heal better. They had a healer or something. Wait a minute.
We had that conversation one time.
Like, I made a whole magic item. There's no way I'd give it to you for 2 minutes and then get rid of it. I spent so much time on that. Anyway.
I can't imagine. I mean, I'm not sure if I just didn't add it to my inventory or if we did give it away at some point.
I can't believe it.
Even if we did, we should just like retcon it.
I'm gonna go back and watch the video, but I am certain you did not give it away. I wouldn't have had Seal even want it. I'd be like, well, why? I made that for
was
you.
The whole point Celia had us go.
No, she
you
just wanted us to like desecrate the temple.
That was the
telling
payment
you,
for the
That's like-
information.
I would not have wrote it down in my notes that she wanted us to get it if she didn't want us to get it.
I'm gonna rewatch that video, and you're gonna feel like such a fool.
I don't think I will.
Okay,
Who knows? Who knows which episode that was though?
I don't know. It's gonna be
Five.
so frustrating.
Time to watch
5?
freaking like 18 hours. Oh, you remember it that well?
Yes.
Damn.
Dude, my mind
Wait.
is just blown. Was it 5 part 1 or 2?
2.
Holy crap! You're right. Actually, that makes sense because it's a later part of the game. In any case, who's up now? Tail just went. Quipper, what you doing?
Hey, yes sir. I look at my dead buddy Aether and I say, "Your job ain't done yet. You better get your ass off the floor." That's my healing words for you.
As he says those words, you can actually just like as
It's
the
7
like
hits, by the way.
as the his like vocal cords vibrate, you can actually see the air start to glow between you and him. And as it enters your body, your wounds on your neck start to close, and you can just see as the like poison has made your veins black. It starts to recede just a little.
Just a little.
Did you hear what I said about the hit points?
7, right?
Indeed.
Cool.
Right, what's up next?
And then I turn back to the tail and I give him the
Mhm.
old shebang bang.
All right, sounds great.
15 to hit.
That is exactly what you needed.
Yes, sir.
We've been
6
fighting
damage.
this thing for so long. Our music ended.
Oh no.
It's 6 damage.
6 damage, very nice.
Bang number 2. Oh. It just across the room. Hits just like that wall over there. Fuck that wall. What can I say? That's a
Sounds
10.
great.
Just okay. That's it.
You actually fire the pellet at it, and as the pellet is being fired through the air, it's about to hit the tip of the tail, and then the arc pylons activate and just vaporize it.
You done killed my ball.
All right, who's up next?
Legs.
Legs. They do nothing.
I'm gonna
That's
go.
their signature move.
Can I get on top of the scorpion to go for the tail with my
Sure.
movement, or is it too big?
No, you can. It's going to be half movement.
That's fine. I don't care.
Sure.
I want to get this.
You just
I
like
wanna
jump.
take the-
You just
take
like
up the
jump
door.
over its face. It has like these like glowing red eyes, like the squid things in the Matrix, and it has this like claw like mandibles going around, and it's speaking in different languages, going, "Prepare to die," uh, and just like
Other
going through. Yeah, I was about to make noises, and then I almost spoke Spanish. And I laughed at myself.
Well,
To hit? No, that does not hit.
22.
22, that hits.
Is it engaged?
No.
Eight.
8 damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. I want to try. This is gonna be really convoluted. You know, like the giant bull machines that people try to ride in like novelty bars? I want to like climb on top of this thing like I'm about to ride it like a bull, do a little backflip, and as I sort of backflip off the back of it,
Hmm.
just chop the tail off with my arms.
Alright, right at the top. Just like you split it in two, and as it goes flying off, you see the arc pylons with the syringe go falling next to Aether. And it's just like in this big slam, and oil starts, and as it starts to wiggle around like a hydra with its head cut off, it's just spilling oil all over the room. And then as it does this, you see as the lights start flickering on and off all over the machine before it collapses onto the ground, dead. Congratulations.
That was awful. Awful as
Yeah.
in scary fighting.
I mean, some things are supposed to be scary. Was that supposed to be that scary? Probably not. But, you know, that's just how things go sometimes. I was meant to be a mini-boss. It was just a boss.
God.
Notes taken. Lessons learned.
We are off our game tonight, folks.
But,
At least I got the stream to work. That's
you got the
you
stream to
know,
work.
We're doing.
And you
good.
know what?
Yeah.
I think all in all, I was pretty confident you guys would succeed.
Ryan, I had 11 hit points, and both my friends were dead.
Dude, I know. I literally went into your the reason why I knew that you didn't have the Mersai
Because you were looking
was
at
because
D&D Beyond.
I went into D&D Beyond, looked at your thing, and went, should I cheat? And then I saw you had and this was before I fired the lightning at you. So then I looked at it and I saw that you had 21 hit points, and I went, he's probably going to succeed this saving throw. It's fine. So then I didn't cheat.
It's fair. That's a good one. I had like a bunch of spell slots left too by that point, so.
But then I looked and I was like, he has healing abilities, right? And I looked over at his equipment and I didn't see that thing, and I was like,
Where'd it go?
I'm pretty sure it had something.
I'm really upset right now because I'm looking at D&D Beyond, and I know I spent hours creating a subclass that's just not here. I don't know where it went. It's like the most base version. Like, I can't believe I spent that long making the level 1 version of the subclass. First ability. Anyway, it's not important though. I'll talk to you about it later though, Ryan, because I want to talk to you about it.
Sounds great.
You have no choice.
So, with that over, I feel a little bad. We're ending the game here, but I feel like all of you deserve a level up.
It was funny that you say that, because Lizzie said while you were gone that if you didn't say that, she would kill you. Or no, she said she'd give you a stern talking to, but we all know what that meant.
That's
That-
just a code word for murder.
Stern talking to means she looks mad at me. I go, and that's it.
True. No.
But here's the thing: level 6 to like level 8 are the best levels in this game. That is it. That is the prime time. That is the best part of this game, I think. So I really like to savor in it. I have to really think about giving you levels in those because they are just the best. Those are the time where your multi-classes are starting to pan out and you can really like it's just the right time while you're still like kind of normal adventurers, but your multi-classes are starting to pan out and your characters look like what you want them to look like. It's just a good, beautiful spot.
Okay.
And I have a lot of monster options and things. Because like level 1 through 3, your characters are bad. You don't know what you're doing. Like your character doesn't look like what you want them to. But you
Are
got a
we
lot of
leveling up
monsters.
right now?
If you would like.
Okay.
Well,
And I
seeing
like-
as game is over, I'm gonna slap that good
Yeah.
old
Although
end stream button.
that's a great idea. Although, is there while we're here and I can prepare for it, is there anything you would like to do to the body?
Burn it. Melt it into nothingness.
Aether, you're gonna get more out of this than I will,
Yeah.
probably.
I was gonna just
I
like
don't-
take a look at each of the like shooty parts, like the fire things and the syringy things, and just like see what I could
Sure.
possibly get out of them.
I
Do you
will
just want to like?
offer with that in
Do you want to just like
Oh.
take the major components?
Yeah.
All right. If you're helping,
I know a lot
either
about like surgical stuff, and since it seems to be built as if it's an animal, I'm going to go as if it's like an actual. I don't know if that
You
helps,
can-
but
you can either do a tinkering check, to disassemble it, or a survival check.
Probably do tinkering. That's intelligence and proficiency, right?
Yes.
I can
And
get
that
an
is
ability score improvement at
20.
level.
Or a feat.
Didn't we make a feat for me?
We did. You can do that if you would like, but
I rolled a 20.
you rolled a 20. Yeah. So
I rolled a not natural 20, 30-20.
okay. So I'm gonna say, you were able to take the arc pylons from the tail, and you're able to take the arc pylons from the tail. It looked like the Actually, I'm gonna roll for damage to see which of them are recoverable. Yeah, you got the arc pylons from the tail. It seems that the burning, the flame thing, that's broken beyond repair.
Okay.
But you were able to get the syringes, and I'm gonna say that harvesting the rest of it, you were able to get about 150 gold worth of like crafting materials, just in like circuitry and rare metals and things that would be otherwise hard to get, mechanical pieces
Cool.
and like lenses and eyepieces, and you're just tearing that stuff out and you're disassembling, thinking whatever would be useful.
I'm also just mad at it.
Yeah. You kick one of the eyeballs that you took out, and it really hurts your toe.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting. 7th level, Flash of Genius. Starting at 7th level, you gain the ability to come up with solutions under pressure. When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet makes an ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier to that roll.
I will, in fact, be forcing you to roleplay that.
Oh no.
I mean, you don't just go, haha.
A light bulb appears.
Yeah, give a suggestion, you know?
Throw the light bulb. That is it.
My max hit points are 69.
Nice.
I got 42.
All right.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Yeah, good idea.
Bye, streamers.
Bye, stream.